Sir, very happy morning to all. Sir, we are going to write the examination in the month of May. As we all know that today is April 3rd. Sir, this video for 5 to 7 minutes is regarding many students were texting me, sir, what should be the preparation strategy for direct tax in CA final? I will tell you, my dear lovable students, with regard to the direct tax CA final, there are mainly 5 areas. You can classify the direct tax into mainly 5 areas. This is how you have to see the subject as a whole. The number 1, especially for this batch, this attempt, I am seeing assessment procedure may have a good weightage for examination. So this assessment procedure means assessment procedure, appeal, revision, penalty, DRC, like that it goes. So those areas I am expecting at least, I am expecting 15 to 20 mark in exam. This 15 to 20 is very important mark at CA final level. So for this, the preparation strategies, you have to confirm or ensure that you have completed my 200 question what I have put in the YouTube. So that 200 question preparation is very important for examination. Don't take a chance there, because the new syllabus, the area has been shifted. Earlier from IPCC portion they used to ask more, but now in the new syllabus they may ask from the exclusive final topic, and they may make the final examination as final examination. So even I don't know what is going to happen in exam. So that's why this time I am focusing more on final topic. This is what 15 to 20 mark, 200 question you should complete. You should complete. The number 2, the second part with regard to non-resident, my dear lovable students. That is the second part which I am looking for. Non-resident. Again the non-resident, in the last old syllabus scheme it was 70-30. You know, non-resident was exclusively asking for 30 mark in exam. That was certain attempt in non-resident they used to go 60-70 mark in paper. Oh my God. 1 or 2 attempts they have played like that. So with the same weightage I am expecting 20 to 30 mark from the non-resident part. This is not the weightage given by ICI. This is my expectation on the paper, 20 to 30 mark. Here you have to be very thorough with the double taxation avoidance agreement. 1 question will be there. TP, another question. Transfer pricing, another question is there. From that area 6 mark or 8 mark will be there. Then advanced issues in transfer pricing like plinja, like sir restriction on interest 94B, then secondary adjustment 92 CE. Like this section you should be very thorough. There is huge chance of testing from that area. And with regard to DTAA, advanced issues in DTAA like BEPS, that is base erosion and profit shifting. Then how to interpret the treaty arrangements or treaty agreement. Then the third theory topic related to that, model tax conventions. These areas. So these are the advanced issues in DTAA. So here you have to focus. Sir, ensure that you are completing these 2 areas primarily. The third one, computation of total income, which is assessment of various entities. In that assessment of various entities, that's the third slot, assessment of various entities. There you have to focus. Trust, there is a huge chance to ask in examination. Complete the trust, which is very important for exam. Company is very important. Last time they have tested MAT actually. So this time there is less chance of testing MAT, I believe. So from there, the special entities like REIT, then all that investment fund, securitization trust, and all those special entities category. This is what. So trust. The assessment after slot number 1 assessment procedure, number 2 non-resident, number 3 assessment of various entities. The number 4, which I'm looking for in this assessment of various entities only, you will be having a 14-mark examination. 14-mark examination, the first examination question will be coming for examination. The exam pattern will be same because even in mock also they are giving the big question, so 14 mark. And I will be doing that 14 mark, nearly 20 question I will be solving for from the last 20 examination. That is a last previous year 20 examination. I will be doing full 14 mark question. After that you will be feeling so much comfortable in that. So that's what assessment procedure, non-resident assessment of various entities. Always in May attempt, sir, amendments is having a huge weightage. Sir, ensure that you have completed the respective amendments from all the areas. Amendments plus, I can call it as case laws. Amendment plus case laws, that is what is there in the statutory update. This is another component where they will be asking in a examination nearly 20-30 marks. They will be picking from the amendments and case laws. Especially in Finance Act, new Finance Act, there are certain new sections that may be tested in examination. In the coming days, nearly next 20-25 days, I will be doing the amendment. That's what my area is all about. So mainly I will be focusing on the various entities, all the 15-mark question, case studies and amendments. That will be my preparation strategy for the coming. Then you have to revise the IPCC portion. IPCC portion in the means inter portion in the sense means this is the 5th slot. You have to, in IFOS, you have to just go through, sir, capital gain, exclusive CA final topics like, sir, 50B, you have to go through 45 subsection, sir, like that list is there. What are the exclusive topic, which I would have said when I am taking class, these are exclusively for CA final. Those topic you have to go through. And PGBP, anyway, don't worry, we'll be covering with the 14-mark question. That's what PGBP is all about. The consolidation of IFOS, capital gain and PGBP will be asked as a 14-mark question in examination. That's how it will be testing. The 3X will be testing by that way. So these are the five areas I want you to prepare. Assessment procedure. What is the prerequisite according to me? The prerequisite is you have to complete 200 questions. Once you complete 200 questions, you are done with the preparation. Then revise those 200 questions again. Non-resident, sir, you should mandatorily complete all the topics whatever I have done like DTA, transfer pricing and all those stuffs. Sir, then various entities, trust is very important, special entities, all those stuffs are important. Then amendments and case laws, that's the next slot. That amendments already we have discussed here and there, but I will be reconsolidating it as separate discussion, amendment discussion. We will be doing around 4 to 5 days or 10 days amendments as separate. These are amended areas for examination. Then go to the IPCC topic, have a revision. Don't stress so much here. Don't spend your time so much here. Spend the time in the CA final portions. Then you should ensure that, mandatorily ensure that, sir, this prerequisite has been completed before you step into the examination hall. Mock test 1 and number 2 is mock test 2. Mock test 1 and mock test 2 you have to complete. Then RTP is mandatory, revision test paper, because from these things they may pick the direct question from mock test 1, 2 and RTP. So don't miss these areas. Mock test 1, mock test 2 and RTPs. With regard to direct tax, we don't have previous RTPs and we can't see because of amendment. That's what I'm saying. Our preparation will be restricted to this. And all the book back questions of ICAI. Book back questions of ICAI. All chapters. Because since new syllabus, first attempt, they will be picking questions from ICAI. I was going through yesterday the mock test of inter, final and all. Majority of the question were from the ICAI. For the mock 1 and mock 2. So they will be repeating even for examination also, because new syllabus, they will be having some lenient view there. Always we used to say that new syllabus means it will be easy for the first attempt. It's like a bonus. When a new government comes, they will give new schemes, correct? Like that when new syllabus. So don't take a risk there. After studying this much, don't miss the book back. That's it. This is how you have to think the preparation strategy. Tick one by one, whatever you have completed. you check whether you have done with the assessment procedure. Don't take a call that, okay, fine, I'm leaving assessment procedure. That will be a bad strategy, wrong strategy for this examination. Non-resident is going to be a hero because anything which are coming for 20 mark is a hero in examination. So 20 mark non-resident, ensure that you have done with DTAA, you have done with transfer pricing, you have done with advanced issues in transfer pricing, you have done with advanced issues in DTAA. These are very important. With regard to the various entities, you ensure that you have done with trust, you have done with the other various entities like small, the special entities, various entities and company, you have done it. Right, there I will be taking care of that part from here onwards. If you follow me for the next 10-15 days, morning 1.5 hours, then itself you will be having thousands of benefit you will be getting for the examination, because I will be doing the last 30 days always from the exam point of view. And amendments and case laws, that will be doing, that is a track for the next 30 days we are planning. And IPCC portion, have a revision. Don't stress too much on IPCC portion. Like what I am saying is, don't spend so much of your time in IFOS. Have a revision, because we have studied for 1.5 hours just to brush up the things, sir. But don't go there, don't do the research there in IFOS and all, because you may not get even a question from IFOS. In this, sir, TDS, TCS and advanced tax is a very important slot for CA final. TDS, TCS and advanced tax, they used to ask for 10 mark in examination, TDS, TCS and advanced tax. So this you can park TDS, TCS and advanced tax in the main IPCC topic, like TDS, TCS and advanced tax. You can mark it as very important topic, because this used to come for normally 10 mark in examination. In case scenarios and all, they easily ask the TDS part. They easily ask the TDS part in the case scenarios MCQs. So this is how you have to check yourself that whatever you have completed or not. With regard to our class, my dear lovable students, assessment procedure we have 100% done. We are in the process of doing the question. I don't know whether you know or not, we have completed nearly 140 questions out of 200 questions. In the coming 3 days, we'll be completing that part and we'll close the assessment procedure part. Nothing more, nothing less. No one will prepare 200 questions for assessment procedure, which we have done. Well, the only thing is you have to revise. With regard to non-resident part, we have, sir, closed the session. We have done DTA, we have done transfer pricing, advanced issues in transfer pricing, advanced issues in DTA, even the 3 theory topics also I have discussed. Like BEPS I have discussed, sir, model tax convention I have discussed, and even the, sir, interpretation of the. Why I am saying all these things is, you may be listening to this lecture and you may be feeling that, oh my God, sir has done this but I have missed. If you missed, the videos are available in the YouTube for this time. So my dear lovable students, you have to mandatorily see that. You have to mandatorily see that. Sit and complete those areas. This area is a, sir, very important area. With regard to assessment of various entities, the trust I have done, exit tax I have not done, which is a 4 mark to 5 mark area in exam. I will be doing exit tax. REIT, all those special entity I have done, various entities I have done. Now we have to focus on the 14 mark question, which is company related, the first 14 mark question. That's what I'm going to do from the today onwards. Then partnership firm, which all form part of, only one type of question is pending from our part. That one type of question I usually do at the last 1 month, which is computation of total income and computation of GST payable. This both will carry 14 mark for examination. Big essay type question, which if I do, I can't do at the end, because to do that sum, you should have a proper knowledge of direct tax, 100% knowledge of direct tax. One question they'll be talking about TDS, one question they'll be talking about advanced tax, one question they'll be talking about TCS. In one question, everything will be there. It's a combination. Even assessment points will be there. So you should be an expert in direct tax to solve. So follow me for that. That is going to be a very important part. Amendments we have done with the chapters, but we have not done separately, but I will be doing for you. All the IPCC portions, whatever I have done is more than enough. If anything I have left, you can also leave, because no need to break your heads. There at TDS, TCS and advanced tax you take care. With regard to my regular students or my crash students or ANM virtual students, my dear lovable students, to check yourself, we are having, sir, we have set a direct tax CA final examination on this 7th. On the 7th, we kept an examination, sir, which will be conducting on morning time, which will be from 6:30 to 9:30. So, these 3 hours, if possible, come and write at ANM classes. We'll be, sir, providing you the question paper, answer paper, sit and write. Then you will understand where you're going wrong. You will understand where to focus. We'll have a one-to-one attention. We'll try to sort the things. We will try to help you which area you want the revision. You don't think that, sir, already it is April. No, man, it's not already April. It is only start of the April. Only start of the April. 30 days are there. And you take the ICA study material, you go chapter by chapter. We have completed 99%. Go chapter by chapter. The thing is, last 30 days, we have to tune ourselves for the examination. Now the thinking should be something different. So 6:30 to 9:30, we are conducting examination on this 7th. Today is 3rd. So 3, 4, 5, 6. 4 days are there. Prepare that 4 days. These are the topics you have to prepare. Sir, assessment procedure, non-resident and all those stuffs. This order you prepare, and in addition to that, for this attempt, I will be doing a Super 50 for direct tax, which is comprising of a Super 50 questions from all the topics, from all the areas. That 50 question will be a game changer. It's exclusive, a gift for the new syllabus I have made. I'll start doing that after I completed the assessment procedure, because 3 more days I need for assessment procedure. Then I will come up with the, sir, Super 50. So these are the areas you have to complete. Ensure that you are preparing very well. If you are thinking that, sir, ivlo படிக்கிறதுக்கு இருக்கே நான் இன்னும் படிக்கலையே அப்படி நினைச்சா அட்லீஸ்ட் இன்னைக்கு படிக்கிற டாபிக் உன்னால படிக்க முடியாது. So 7th, if possible, come and write the examination. Otherwise, write the examination at your home at least. But prior registration is mandatory. It's not for the purpose of, sir, paying fees. It's for the purpose of printing question paper. We want the numbers. Otherwise, we can't print and keep it here. So you have to contact the admin, my dear lovable students. You come and write is what? If you are writing only, sir, second group, please come and write the examination, because direct tax is going to be a very important paper at your CA final level. And on 15th, we are planning for IDT examination, IDT mock, because after 7th, the next 3 days or 4 days, I'll be mainly focusing on DT morning and evening. Then I will shift the subject to IDT. I'll start solving the computation of GST payable, all those areas what is relevant, and I'll be giving revision. Both morning and evening we'll be doing with the IDT part for the till 1 week. There I'll be completing whatever pending, whatever revision has to be done. So this is the overview of the subject, my dear lovable students. Many were texting to me that, sir, which is the area I have to focus? Is there any change? Especially the old students who have studied with me or who are already attended or whose attempts are due in this time. Sometimes they would have attended long back. So I can't answer all this individually, because you know that I'm a little busy now. So this is the area in which focus on final topic, assessment procedure, non-resident, various entities. Ensure that these 3 has been fully completed. Don't take a risk. Then amendments and case laws, then IPCC topic. These are the prerequisites to step into examination hall. MTP1, MTP2, RTP, and book back of ICA, mandatory in nature. All the remaining, sir, you just follow me. So from today onwards, we'll be doing with the computation of total income, my dear lovable students. If you want, it will be available as a separate lecture. I'm wishing you all the very best. We'll be having a review of this after 10 or 15 days, how the things are going. Till that, thank you and bye-bye from ANM.